FX update for the QuasiDB service on the 23rd of November. S&P chart here. Saying how we could possibly fall because we're breaking this diagonal, but it looks like we might just chop sideways. We've got some resistance and support here. And you can see how the candle wicks probed that supply. It's now demand. So it could come down and test that level again. MR1 is 3480. MR2, which hit it pretty much on the dot, was 3673. But I think because we're not seeing much moves in FX, we could just possibly see a sideways there in indices, and then it could just be wait and see, possibly. Very choppy and mixed on the technicals, and the signal is saying to wait as well. So yeah, we might not get any signals today. I'm not sure. AJ, the stops are quite wide. One above is 76.42, 75.28 sideways. We are a buy because we're below the 50% mark, but still quite sideways. The MR1 is 75.61, so it can come down and bounce off that. AU, this is a large stop loss cluster, 73.50, so it's 40 pips away. One below is 72.13. It's quite wide. And this is them selling, so that would be a bullish action, but now they've gone sideways. EA, the stops are close here, 162.50, 162. So we've got multiple supports here. You see, this is fairly bearish action. Your MS1 is 163.04. And you can target this one potentially. EU, one above is 119.20, 50 pips away. One below is 118.45. That's them selling, so it could come up, and we are a buy at the high level as well. We were to go change the time frame. Take our window off. It doesn't really give you much of a clue, really. See how sideways it is. That would potentially be quite bullish, but it's not really a massive move, really. Looks like we've got some resistance up here as well. Let's go back to the hour. It does that, it changes the ratios, but take a window off. Yeah, so possibly sideways. GU, this is the bubble's strong. This is strong buy. Be careful. 1331, 1331, and one below is 132.50. That's them selling at this point. So up it comes there. NU, one above is 69.70, 68. So I'd be fairly tempted to sell this because of what's happened last week. The bubble was very extreme, and now we've come off the extremes now. So that tells me that it's got quite exhausted. And you remember MR3, technically, anything above MR3 is quite overdone. So 68.85, we've come a long way above MR3. So we're technically overbought, and the bubble looks a bit exhausted. So it would ignore the high level sentiment, and it might just have to obey the technical and maybe the dynamic, but the dynamic isn't telling us anything really. But it could be a technical play because we really went over MR3 and the bubble is off extremes. So it could be a good one. Keep an eye on the Kiwi this week. Euro yen, one above is 123.51 and below is 122.8. It's undecided, so avoid. It's a flipper coin, 50-50, sideways. Pound yen, one above is 138.32, 136.98, 52%. So it's a sell because we're above the 50% mark. But yeah, we've got Brexit news, so I'd be careful with this one, especially with the yen component as well. Dollar yen, the stops are close here. 103.90, so that's 15 pips away. 103.60, so I guess 15 pips away. So it's very, very close. We are a sell, and at this point, it became a sell. Monthly pivot 104.89. So yeah, it's 110 pips away. So yeah, it might get either those two stop losses. I'm not sure. They're so close it could trigger both. Dollar CAD is 131.25 and 130.29. We are a sell, and yeah, it's sideways and choppy, isn't it? Really, if they go long, it comes down. Your MS1 is 131.35. Dollar Swiss. One above is 91.40. One below is 90.85. We are a sell. And here again, the monthly pivot is quite a good one. They went long here, and so it should come down. But there could be, the SNB, the Swiss National Bank, maybe they're intervening on the Swiss franc. I don't know, but we should be seeing this fall quite a lot because of this movement here. That's actually really bearish. So this should come down and get that stop loss cluster. And if you look on the dashboard, the dollar Swiss is the largest sell according to FXCM customers. Last but not least, gold. And we haven't got the stop loss cluster below anymore, which is annoying. 1900.74. We are a sell, and it's horribly choppy. Hasn't really given you a clear direction here. If it breaks below 64, it might, become more of a buy. I'm not sure what the retail guys are doing with gold right now. Technically, we're below monthly pivot 1890, so technically bearish, sentimentally bearish, but dynamically over time, it's very choppy. Just a quick video today, and I'll be around if you need me at all as normal. And yeah, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's video. And have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.